there comes a quiet moment in adulthood, a moment when the noise dies down, when the job is stable, the bills are paid, the relationship is steady, the routine is set. You sit still for the first time in a while, and a strange ache whispers, "Whose life is this?" Not in chaos, not in crisis, but in stillness. You realize you've built something, a career, a relationship, a home, but it doesn't feel like you. It feels assigned, as if you followed a map you didn't draw. You didn't choose this life. You just didn't question it until now, and now you can't unsee it. The life that happened by default. When we're young, we think life will be built from passion, clarity, and bold choices. But most of us don't build from clarity. We build from conditioning. We go where we're told it's safe, pick the career that pays, stay with the person who's good on paper, buy the house, have the wedding, follow the path. And we're praised for it. You're doing so well. You're so responsible. You figured it all out. But deep down, we didn't figure it out. We just followed the path. And now the life we built looks good in photos, sounds good in conversations, but feels disconnected. Not because it's wrong, but because it's not authentic. The whispers of disconnection. The signs are subtle. You feel drained by things that are supposed to fulfill you. You look at your home, your wardrobe, your routine, and think, this isn't me. You spend your weekends recovering from a life you didn't consciously create. You dread Monday, not because of the work, but because of the weight of pretending. It's not burnout. It's not depression. It's disconnection from self. You're not lazy. You're not ungrateful. You're just waking up. Waking up to a truth that's hard to admit. I built this life while I was asleep. You were surviving. You were obeying. You were adapting, but you weren't deciding. Where it comes from? Let's go deeper. Why did we build this life? Because early on, we learned that fitting in is safer than being true. We learn to be the good child, even if it means silence. Pick the stable job, even if it kills creativity. Be the easy partner, even if it means hiding needs. Make others proud, even if we're quietly miserable. We absorb the rules. Don't be too much. Don't want too loudly. Don't question what works. So we shrink, we numb, we adapt. And it works. For a while. Until one day we realize we never asked ourselves, what do I want? Because no one ever asked us that. The cost of living a false life. When you live someone else's dream long enough, you start to feel like a guest in your own story. Lose your inner voice. Say yes when your body screams no. Wake up with everything and still feel nothing. You stop dreaming. You stop wanting. You become a version of yourself that is palatable, but not alive. And this disconnect bleeds into everything. Your relationships feel flat. Your passions feel distant. Your future feels blurry. You start to ask, is this all there is? Did I miss something? Was this ever really me? It's not that you failed. It's that you never paused to choose. The moment of realization. There's a quiet grief in realizing you don't love the life you built. Not because it's bad, but because it's not yours. And when that realization hits, it doesn't come with a plan. It comes with stillness, with tears, with long walks, with unread messages, with standing in your own kitchen thinking, I don't want this version of me anymore. And that moment is sacred. Because for the first time, you're not moving on autopilot. You're feeling, you're remembering, you're questioning. And questioning is the start of coming home. The slow return to yourself. So what now? You don't need to burn it all down. You don't need to quit your job, leave your partner, or move to a new country tomorrow. but you do need to come back to yourself. Here's how. 1. Start asking scary questions. What do I actually enjoy? If I wasn't afraid of failing or disappointing anyone, what would I do? What did I love as a child before the world told me who to be? Sit with those questions, don't rush the answers, let them ache first. 2. Let go of roles that suffocate you. You don't have to be the fixer, peacemaker, overachiever, approval seeker. Give yourself permission to be messy, to be uncertain, to be human. 3. Reconnect with what feels alive, not what looks good, what feels true. Maybe it's painting again, walking without a destination, calling someone who really gets you, saying no and meaning it, saying yes and not apologizing for it. Tiny acts of truth add up. 4. Redesign your life, one choice at a time. Don't try to fix the whole thing. Just ask, what's one thing I can make more mine today? Is it how you dress, how you speak, what you allow, what you no longer chase? You don't need to escape your life. You need to re-enter it as your real self. A life that feels like home. Here's the truth most people are afraid to say. You can have a good life and still want something truer. That doesn't make you selfish. It makes you awake. Because success without self is empty. Love without truth is hollow. A life without authenticity is not a life. It's a performance. So if you're here, listening, feeling that ache, you're not lost. You're remembering. You're coming home. And from here on out, you don't have to live someone else's dream. You get to build yours on purpose, with heart, with truth, one brave decision at a time.